Rockhound, written by Angela Morrison, illustrated by Emily Bruner. Gavin is a rockhound. That means he loves rocks. He hunts rough rocks in the backyard, sharp white stones at the park, black rocks with tiny holes by the playground, blue-gray rocks, round and smooth near the river, and slimy pebbles in the lake. Gavin's pockets are full of rocks. His drawers are full of rocks. The cupboards are full of rocks. And the garage is full of rocks. But Gavin always finds room for more. Until one day, his mom shakes her head and says, "No more rocks." His dad says, "No more rocks." His brothers say, "No more rocks." Gavin frowns, "But I love rocks. It's either the rocks or us." Gavin is puzzled. He turns to his trusty rock books for answers. What if he puts the rocks in neat rows and classifies them? Then his family won't say, "No more rocks." He puts the sedimentary rocks, formed when layers of sand, plants, and creatures are cemented together, upstairs. Igneous rocks, belched out of volcanoes, downstairs, and metamorphic rocks cooked under pressure into brand new rocks in the garage. But his family still says, "No more rocks." So Gavin dumps his piggy bank to see if he has enough to buy a house of his own. Mom and Dad refuse to loan him the rest. No more rocks. Poor Gavin. He must find a new home for each beloved rock. That night, he makes a long list. The next morning, he fills his backpack with rocks. At recess, he offers a special one to each child. The kids say, "No more rocks." He sets up a free rock stand at the park, but his neighbors say, "No more rocks." He tries to give rocks to people at church, the mall, and the grocery store. Everyone says, "No more rocks." What can Gavin do with his precious rocks? The next day, he skips recess and goes to the school library. He finds rock identification books, rock painting books, and a rock tumbling book. He checks it out and reads it cover to cover. If only Gavin had a tumbler and grit, he could polish his rocks into shiny treasures. His piggy bank doesn't have enough money to buy a tumbling kit. So, Gavin dives for dimes in the couch, cleans the playroom, matches up the clean socks and rolls them into balls, pulls dandelions, scoops dog doo-doo. He counts his cash. Not enough. He sells his T-Rex collection to his best friend. He counts his cash. Enough. He buys his very own rock tumbler. Gavin loads it with rocks and grit. Tumble, tumble, tumble. In the morning, he adds polish. Polish, polish, polish. After school, ta-da! He runs to show the shimmering rocks to his friends. "Ooh," they say. Gavin gets an idea. He hurries home and finds Dad. "Can you help me?" They drill a hole into each glossy piece. Gavin strings a necklace for his mom, a keychain for his dad, and backpack zipper pulls for his brothers. He tumbles, 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 and fashions gifts for his neighbors and everyone at church and school. He tumbles, 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 and carries his creations to old people and sick people. At Christmas, he tumbles, 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 and churns out presents for the whole town. The garage is empty. The cupboards are empty. Gavin's drawers are empty. And his pockets are empty. Almost. More rocks, please. Good thing Gavin is a rockhound.